Hi, my name is Taisha, and I'm here to discuss my activation for Artistic Ministry. Okay, for my Artistic Ministry, the first activation that I will do is basically to um, release shame, guilt, and the spirit of rejection off of people there at the conference. So that would be the goal for the first activation. The second activation, the goal will be to receive the love of God, to receive the love of Christ in our hearts. And the third activation is to release the impartation of fire to go and proclaim the gospel to the uttermost parts of the earth, to go and to heal the sick, to cast out demons, to be empowered by the fire of his love that he has for us. Okay, so the first activation will deal with releasing pain, woundedness from the past, healing woundedness from the past, dealing with shame and rejection, and replacing it with the glory of God. And then the second activation is to receive the love of God. And then the third activation is basically the go of the gospel, to go forth with the power and the fire and authority of who Christ is, releasing that fire into individuals to go forth and preach the gospel. So basically, those are my three goals for each of the activations. So the first activation will basically pertain us using white and gold billows, and I will have 4 groups of these going on. There will be 4 pairs of white and gold billows. So you have 4 people on each end holding one white, 2 people holding one white, 2 people holding one gold, 2 people holding one white, 2 people holding one gold, 2 people holding one white, and 2 people holding one gold. And it will go like this. So it'll be 4 pairs of billows like this in this order. And basically what will happen, you'll have a line of people, and then a person will step in the middle of the white and the gold billow. So as the gold billow is going up, it is lifting off the shame, the guilt, the woundedness from the past. And as the gold is coming down in front of the person, it is releasing God's glory. And then I'll take another step into the second pair of billows. The white will be lifting off the shame, the woundedness, the rejection, and then the gold will fall down. Will fall down, exemplifying the glory of God falling upon that person. So, and they will repeat that. They will go through each of the billows like this. So, through how the white will go up to lift up the shame, and the gold to come down in front of the person. So, the white will go up behind the person because the person is in the middle of the billow cloths. The white will go up, lifting off shame and guilt. The gold will come down, releasing God's glory, His presence, His love. And then the person will step into the next set of billows, and they will stand in the middle of these gold and white billows, right in the middle. And again, the white will go up, the gold will go down. Then they'll step in the next set. The white will go up, and the gold will go down, and it'll happen again. And we will do this. I plan to do this with some very slow music from Alberto and Kimberly Riviera. So, believing that there will be a strong presence of the Lord, and anything that the person is dealing with, they'll be able to let it go during that activation. The second activation that I have is a pink cross. And with this activation, I'm going to use the song, Oh, How He Loves Us. Oh, how He loves us, that song. So, with that particular song, I will have 2 crosses set up in the room. So there'll be 2 lines of people, because this activation is for about 50 people. And so basically one side of the room will go on the one cross, and the other side of the room will go on the other cross. But it'll be one person at a time after they get done with this first activation with the white and gold billows. So one person will go and lay under the cross for a time, and the other people will be praying for that person under the cross. And as they're under the cross, they're receiving God's love. Oh, how He loves us. Oh, how He loves us. That song. So they're receiving His love. And then they will get up, and they'll pray for the others that are going under the cross. And this will happen for everybody in the room. Everyone will get a chance to lay on the cross, and giving up themselves to the Lord, as a form of sacrifice unto Him, and receiving His love in place of that. So that would basically be the second activation. Now the third activation, I'll have 2 flat-shaped fire billows. So instead of holding the billows up this way, in a vertical direction, they're going to hold them flat in a pie shape. So they're going to hold them flat, but it'll still be like a pie shape. And they're going to be fire billows. So we'll have 6 fire billows, 12 people holding the fire billows. And the people that came from under the cross, they will go and they will kind of gather themselves with their feet touching in a circle. And the fire billows will go over the people that are in this circle. And the song that I'm going to use for that is Freedom Fighters from Robert Stern's River 6 CD. Freedom Fighters. This is getting ready for the last day. Freedom Fighters. It's the coming of the Lord, getting ready, the army of the Lord. I think those are some of the words. And so basically with Freedom Fighters, that will be a time of impartation of fire, the release of the gospel, impartation for glory, fire, proclaiming the gospel, unashamed boldness, and just raw impartation. That will be what that activation is for. And so we'll try to get as many people as we can to get into a circular pattern on the floor with their feet touching, and we'll have the fire billows waving up and down over the people, going around in a circle as if we're releasing fire over each person. We'll move around in a circle, fanning the fire billows over each person that is lying on the floor in the billows, receiving the fire, receiving the fire. And we'll have two of these fire flat-shaped pie billows going on. And so as these people receive the impartation of fire, we'll have the next group come over so they can also receive the fire, and we'll just let the presence of the Lord minister to those that receive the fire, and speak to their hearts, and deal with anything that needs to be dealt with, and we're going to keep moving on until we get everybody in the room done. So each person in the room, 50 people or more, will go through all 3 ministry activations. Number 1, to get set free. Number 2, to receive the love of God. And number 3, to receive the impartation of fire, to go and to release the gospel to the world. So this is my activation for Artistic Ministry. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for your time.